The Technical University Teachers Association of Ghana, TUTAG, has announced that its members will embark on a partial strike on Monday, June 14. By this announcement, TUTAG members have been tasked to not teach, invigilate, mark examination papers and or submit results and attend meetings of any of the technical universities. In a press release, the group listed 6 concerns they want to be addressed. These include a request for new conditions of service and frustrations in getting accreditation for academic programs. However, in consideration of students, members have been advised to supervise project work, research and community service. According to TUTAG, they have engaged government, other agencies and the National Labour Commission on their concerns. However, their discussions are yet to yield positive results. The association alleged in a statement that the National Labour Commission failed to enforce its ruling in August 2019 in TUTAG's favour regarding what is due to its members. The statement also reads, in part, TUTAG continued to demonstrate good faith with the government over the years on these issues, but has now come to realization that the government, together with its agencies, is simply unwilling to fulfill its part of the bargain. TUTAG stated it is against this background that they are left with no option than to declare this indefinite partial strike to get their demands heard. The Labour Commission has meanwhile advised TUTAG to refrain from the intended industrial action and appear before the Commission on Wednesday, June 16. On phone this evening is Dr. Michael Brigandi, National President of TUTAG. Doc, I'm grateful for your time. What will your strikes, will your strikes still hold, or will you stand down as the Labour Commission has advised?
Well, what I know is that we have declared a strike with effect from Monday, the 14th of June.
Okay.
Yes.
So far, the National Labour Commission says you should go back to work. What has been the engagement so far?
Well, actually, it has only asked us to refrain from strike. And even that document that it cited and is using it to advise us was something that was just a draft we prepared for our internal consumption. I did not sign it, and I was therefore very surprised that they use it, that they said they cited it. I'm happy they didn't say we presented it to them or we circulated it. We had written to the National Labour Commission, we had written a number of letters to the National Labour Commission reminding them of government's failure to implement the very ruling that the Commission made in our favor regarding our conditions of service, specifically the payment of allowances comparable to traditional universities. We never had any positive response from the National Labour Commission. We sent several reminders. They did not respond. So even that was on the 1st of June. We had a first congress, virtual congress, after which we sent a communique to the National Labour Commission. We distributed it to our employers and then gave a copy to the National Labour Commission indicating that by the 11th, we're intending to go on strike. Monday is going to be 14th. We never even received an acknowledgement from the National Labour Commission. So to tell us that we should refrain from strike is neither here nor there, because we have done everything possible to avoid a strike. And both government and its agencies did not listen to us. So the only option left for us is to go on strike. And if they are advising us to refrain from strike, you need to make sure you you don't create the necessary conditions that call for strike.
So what exactly would you want to see before calling off the strike?
One, we would like to start negotiations on our conditions of service as soon as possible. Two, we have this research arrears that has been pending with government since the 2018-2019 academic year. We want it paid as soon as possible. 3, our Tier 2 pension payment has never been made to our staff who go on retirement right from 2020, because the understanding was that the scheme was to operate for 10 years before payments would start, and it started in 2010. As of now, all those who went on retirement from 2020 to date have not received any payment. The money is locked up with government. All efforts to get this money into the Polytechnic Pensions Workers Pension account is just a hell to TUTAG. And the other issue that we raise has to do with our scheme of service. If you compare our the Technical University scheme of service to that of other universities and even private universities, ours is more demanding in terms of the number of papers you have to publish and the number of years you have to wait. And we just don't understand why this discrimination. So this one can be reversed in no time. We are simply saying that put us on similar scheme of work that exists in other universities. And the few points that we have has to do with accreditation of our programs with the National Accreditation Board. More often than not, any time a technical university sends their programs to the National Accreditation Board through NCTE, now GTAG, they have been amalgamated. We have a lot of challenges regarding getting the approval to run those programs. Okay. And we have complained and complained and complained, and the process is still the same, very, very tedious for technical universities. So these are the issues that we expect government to start addressing as soon as possible before we can think of calling off the strike.
So failure to do so, your strike continues?
Our strike continues.
I'm grateful for your time. Dr. Michael Brigandi is National President of TUTAG.